Yo, what's going on, guys? The Iron Can here. We're going to be doing a Dragon Ball The Breakers tier list video for all the Raiders. If you enjoy, make sure to sub, like the video, leave a comment if you agree. But let's get right into it. So most people that I've seen that have done a tier list on this game have done the 3 Raiders, but they haven't done their actual evolutions. So that's what we're going to do here. So let me actually pull up the chat a little bit. I'm streaming on Twitch live. You guys want to see the stream, check out twitch.tv/theironcan. So I'm just going to have the Twitch chat help me out with this tier list as well. But in the meantime, of course, in terms of who we're going to have at the bottom here, Bug Cell. We're going to have this Bug tier. So obviously, the worst Raider, or the worst level Raider, is Bug Cell, just because you literally can't do anything, bro. You can like jump at people and you can physically jump, but you can't open crates. You don't have any super attacks. You have nothing. You're basically defenseless. So that's the reason why Bug Cell is at the bottom. I don't think anybody's really gonna argue with that. I mean, you're fucking Bug, dude. Like what are you gonna do, bro? You hug people to level up. So moving on here, we got level 2 Cell. Level 2 Cell. How do we want to do this, chat? How do you want to do this? Do we want to go Raider by Raider, or you want to go level by level? I think we'll go Raider by Raider. Let's go Raider by Raider. So that's level 1 for Cell. Now where are we putting Spopovich? Spopovich is not Bug tier. He's C. He's definitely the weakest besides Bug Cell. But for level 1s, Frieza's just good all around, bro. Like, you're not going to see Frieza anywhere near C tier at all. Like, level 1 Frieza, I think I would put B. Because his tracking is good. His lasers are very spammable. He has Zarbon and Dodoria that he can call to find opponents. They could also attack survivors at any point. They can be used to camp survivors that get down. Frieza is very good. The only thing that's worthless in his kit at level 1 is the Scouter. The Scouter is garbage. The Scouter is a terrible item. It's a terrible ability. So that's the only like useless ability that level 1 Frieza has. So now moving on to level 2s, we have Cell. So Cell level 2, I feel like he belongs in C. He's definitely better than Spopovich, but his Ki Blasts are spammable, and I think that's probably the best part of his kit, but his special attacks are not that great. He can find survivors with his Ki sensibility. Of course, that's always very handy in fishing out survivors. But beyond that, I mean, he does have Solar Flare. Solar Flare is good. He does have the escape move, which is the Vanish. But in terms of like strength-wise, if you're fighting, if you get jumps as level 2 Cell, you're gonna be taking a lot of damage. So that's why I'm putting Cell at C tier. I might fluctuate and like move things around as we go and move stuff, but he's definitely better than Spopovich. I might consider putting him at B, but if he's at B, he's definitely the lowest to B. All right, so moving on, we got Boo. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Boo might be worse than Cell. So we got Fat Boo here. So I'm gonna put him here for now. But Fat Boo's abilities, if you don't know, it's the Go-Go Gum. It's the Rage move that like it's a get out of dodge move. You're getting comboed, he can just hit that and not be comboed anymore. And he has 2 beam attacks. He has like the general like power beam move, and then he has like a ball blast, which is okay. So his super attacks are very weak. His strongest move is the Go-Go Gum. He has this explosion move, which is pretty good when you're like say if like you're fighting survivors in a cave, for example. If you use that explosion move in a cave and you catch them alone, like it'll be very good in that scenario. But I don't know. Level 2 low B. Low B, you guys are saying low B. He's because he has stun from far range. Are you guys talking about Cell? Go Gum. They're definitely both B tier. I don't know. Well, continuing on. I'll come back to these guys. So moving on, we have which one is level 2? Yeah, this is level 2 Frieza. Level 2 Frieza. Bro, I might put him in A? I might put him in A, dude. Now, the thing is with level 2 Frieza, man, is that too much? Maybe that's too much. Let me put him high B. Let me put him high B. So Frieza's moves. So instead of having the Scouter, I think he just lost. Actually, let me go double check in the game. Actually, let me just pull up the game really quick. While we're doing this, let me just pull up the game. Let's close this. Pull up the game really quick. Let's just double check what Frieza's move is. That way we can discuss it. Yeah, so he gets the Break Strike. Yeah, so level 1 he doesn't have any breakaway move, and at level 2 this is where he gets the breakaway move. And he gets Zarbon to Dodoria, and his super attack is the Explosion Wave and the Full Power Energy Wave. So the Full Power Energy Wave is like the basic move. It has decent tracking, decent damage, but it's not gonna hit most of the time. But with the recent patch, it's probably gonna hit more than it used to. The Explosive Wave I feel like is more reliable in terms of being hit. But let's get back to the tier list. So I'm gonna keep him high B. And now let's move to level 3 Cell. Level 3 Cell, I think if I'm gonna put him in A, he's gonna be low A. He's gonna be the lowest of the low in A. So let me actually just keep this going. So let's pull up Cell. So Cell for his level 3, he has the Solar Flare, which is a stun-based ability. He has an After Image move, which lets him escape whenever he wants. He has Key Detection, which is obviously very useful in finding survivors. And then, you know, he has these passives, which, I guess the passives stay the same for the most part. Okay, so his super attacks. His super attacks get a lot better. This is a snipe ability. It's probably one of the... It's not as good as Frieza's snipe ability, but it's still a snipe ability nonetheless. Now, this is the ability that all the Raiders get at level 3 that is super, super annoying. It's practically undodgeable. Definitely one of the best super attacks for Raiders in general. So for that alone, I think he definitely deserves A. Probably the weakest level 3 of the bunch, but he definitely deserves his spot in A, I feel like. Just for the spammy move, he has the After Image, he has the stun with Solar Flare. His Kamehamehas are very weak. He definitely has the weakest Ki Blast move, but it was buffed. It is buffed for the Raider patch, this godforsaken Raider patch that they added. It's definitely more reliable than it was previously. So moving on, I have 2 level 3 freezes. I don't know why, but so actually no, we got Boo first. So Super Boo, I think. Well, actually, let's put Boo here first. He's definitely stronger than Cell. Let's pull him up. So he has the Angry Shot, which is basically his breakaway move if you're being comboed. He has Key Detection now, which Fat Boo did not have. He has the Ill Bomber, which basically, if you don't know what it does, most people don't really use this. It allows you to sneak up on survivors. You are undetectable when you use this, but the only thing is that you can't deactivate it once you activate it. So if you're using it and you want to get the surprise on the survivors, you have to wait until it finishes. But it's a good way to surprise the survivor if they're using the Escape Time Machine or if they're trying to activate the Super Time Machine. He has the Go-Go Gun, which is one of the best stun abilities in the game if you land it. And his Ki Blast, man. His Ki Blast, I think, are stronger than Frieza's, actually. So, I think he's going to be the highest for A. Actually, man. No, he belongs in S. He belongs in S. He belongs in S, and I think Frieza also belongs in S. So, this is tough. Let's pull up Frieza really quick. Oh, I forgot. I was not showing you guys the tier list. So, this is the tier list so far. We have level 3 Cell in A. We have Super Boo and S. And I'm thinking of putting level 3 Frieza in S as well. So let's pull up Frieza's moves. So, Frieza. He has the Break Strike still. Zarbon Dodoria, this does not change. His super attacks, he has the crazy finger shot. The crazy finger shot is, again, the same, very similar to Cell. I think his is a little better. It seems slightly faster. I don't know. It seems better. And his Ki Blasts. His Ki Blasts are, I feel like, slightly worse than Super Boo, but definitely better than Cell's. So I think in terms of the level 3s, it goes Super Boo, Frieza, and then Cell. But his Death Beam attack, I think, is the best sniping ability. It's definitely better than Cell's. It's very quick and very snappy. And if people are using the bikes, you can snipe people with bikes. You can snipe people using the grappling hook. You can snipe people doing anything. This move is very quick and it has very, very long range. So for that alone, I feel like he earns his spots in S. So moving to the level 4s. We have Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell. Obviously, all level 4s are very good. Like, at this point in the game, once you get your level 4s, it is very, very difficult to lose. The only way you're going to lose at this point is if someone summoned Shenron, the Super Time Machine is activated. It's like halfway. All the survivors have their dragon changes. That's like the only way you're going to lose as level 4. Either by being pummeled by level 4 and all the other survivors with their dragon changes, or if the Super Time Machine activates. But 9 times out of 10, if you are going to beat the level 4s, it is going to be when the Super Time Machine activates. But again, with the Raider patch, it's going to be very, very, very difficult to get the Super Time Machine activated when the level 4 gets to level 4. So he still has a Solar Flare. And at this point, having any sort of stun ability is very, very impressive as level 4. Because if you hit them with a super attack, they are getting obliterated. Now, he has an energy barrier as well. I forget if this ability is usable if you're like if it's a combo stopper. Let me know in the comments, guys, if that's the case. I don't believe it is. I know the after images, of course, but I don't know if the energy barrier is. I never use the energy barrier. I never like see a use to use it, but it's definitely something that's in his kit that allow you to tank any hits from the survivors. So now looking at his super attacks, he has the perfect Kamehameha. All the level 4s have this ability, which it's basically a one-shot. It's a one-shot kill. If you get hit by this ability, you are dying. You are dead. And then he has this all-clear ability. It's very quick. They lowered the cooldown. I believe it was 15 seconds at one point, but now it's 8. And his Ki Blasts are also very, very good. It's basically what he had at level 2, which is just like little yellow Ki Blasts, but they're very, very quick, very spammable, and they just melt any survivors. So I think it's kind of crazy to not put any of the level 4s in Z tier just because they're so broken, right? So if Cell is going to be in Z, he's going to be at the bottom of the barrel in terms of Z. I think where it's going to get tough, and I might need the chat's help on this, and let me know in the comments if you guys disagree. All right, so let's do this in order the way we've been doing. So I'm gonna put Kid Buu in Z because he definitely deserves Z. But let's look at his kit while we're here. Oops, that's Frieza. So level 4 Buu still has the Angry Shout, has the Ki Detection. He has the Ill Bomber from the level 3, and he has the Go-Go Gun. And now let's look at his super attacks. So the Assault Rain move can be extremely devastating. This move has completely wiped out survivors for me, like consecutively, one by one. They have all died like simultaneously. This move has the ability to like win games in a flash. Like if the survivors used all of their maneuverable abilities, or they can't find any cover, this move will completely just wipe them out and they have no way to defend themselves. The Vanishing Ball, I typically don't really use this move. Kid Buu's Ki Blasts are so devastating and so spammable. I don't really find myself using the Vanishing Ball ever, but it's a very quick, snappy move. It deals decent damage, and a good combo is, of course, is using the Go-Go Come. Go-Go Gum into the Vanishing Ball, and then the transformation is basically gone, right? So Kid Buu, I definitely believe is V. He's definitely Z. And then we have Frieza. For now, I'm going to put Frieza in between Kid Buu and Perfect Cell, but let's look at Cell's kits, or Frieza's kit, I mean. So, final form Frieza, the big baddie himself. So, he still has his Break Strike, and he still has Zarbon and Dodoria, surprisingly. You don't think he would need him at level 4, but he does. So, he has this move, the Planet Will Die. It's very similar to Cell's. Basically, you toss this at any area, and anybody that gets caught in this instantly dies. Frieza has a better key with those discs tracking across the map. Yeah, that's the thing I'm stuck between, cats, is if Kid Buu's Ki Blast is better than Frieza's, or vice versa. Buu is higher because the rain can hit everywhere, just makes them stop doing the time machine. That's also true. The Depth Slash ability is also very good, at least a fire across the map. So basically, if you throw this on the Super Time Machine, the survivors cannot touch the Super Time Machine for a time, or if you throw it on the escape pod, or if you throw this on the survivor themselves, they can't be revived. So very impressive moves here. The level 4s are all very good. They're definitely all worthy of Z tier in my opinion. So what it's going to come down to for the level 4s here, and which deserves to be like the highest, is their Ki Blasts. I think Kid Buu has the fastest. Some might have the fastest, but I think Kid Buu does the most damage. And Frieza's, I feel like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough because the saucers melt, bro. They melt survivors. But also, Kid Buu has the utility with the rain ability that, like, if a survivor is on the SOS, or if they don't have SOS and they're calling the escape time machine, they're screwed. Like, if you have maxed out SOS and Kid Buu calls the heavy rain ability, you might have a chance of escaping, but, you know, it's pretty slim. Frieza, on the other hand, isn't as good at catching survivors by the escape time machine. Unless he visibly sees them, like, it's going to be very difficult for him to do it. So let's move down the ranks here. Obviously, Bug is Bug. For C, how do you guys feel about C? How do you guys feel about C? I feel like level 2 Cell, he's definitely high C. Shit, man, I don't know. Because if you think about Cell, he has more utility than Fat Buu. Maybe, do I put him low B? He has Solar Flare. He has After Image. He has Key Tracking. Like, I feel like those are all very good abilities. And Buu has no Key Tracking. His super attacks are pretty freaking mid. His Go-Go Gum is literally better than his super attacks. And his Ki Blasts are kind of whatever, bro. His Ki Blasts are kind of whatever. I feel like, yeah, honestly, I was originally coming in here thinking that level 2 Cell was the weakest Raider. And probably on a strength level, he is. But utility-wise, he has the After Image, he has Key Sense, and he has Solar Flare. Buu just has Go-Go Gum going for him. Like, the explosion ability is kind of bad. Like, if survivors get out of it, it's very punishable. You can spam a couple super attacks and deal a lot of damage to the Raider. So I feel like, honestly, I'm happy with this. Level 1 Frieza, I feel like is better than Cell, even with his utility. Actually, nah, man. I don't know. Because the thing about Cell is that his super attacks, while decent, level 1 Frieza's, let's pull it up. Let's pull up what I'm talking about so you guys know what I'm talking about. Level 1 Frieza has this Death Wave, and it's a decent tracking ability, man. Low B because it's easier to get level 2 Cell. You think so, cats? How hard should also affect the ranking? That's true. That's true. All right, so looking back at that. Yeah, I mean, level 2 Cell is really easy to get, but the thing is... Alright, so I feel better about this. Level 2 Frieza. Let me look at level 2 Frieza's kit again. He's full power. He has explosion rate, full power, energy wave. Honestly, the key blasts that second form Frieza has, I feel like is what makes him so good. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I understand what you're saying, Cats, that second form is really easy to get, but that's just because, you know, this guy's bug tier. I feel like this is fair, man. I feel like this is fair. I'm kind of happy with this. I feel like Super Buu is better than level 3 Frieza. I feel like level 3 Cell is better than level 2 Frieza. I feel like level 2 Frieza is better than level 1 Frieza. Fat Buu, I feel like he's pretty trash. I feel like he's fine in C. Spopovich is pretty bad as well. He has no escape abilities. Yamu's kind of booty. I'm kind of happy with this. The only ones I feel like are arguable that you guys could argue is that Frieza could be number 1 over Kid Buu. But I feel like Perfect Cell is definitely the weakest out of level 4s. He's not terrible by any means. It's just that Kid Buu and Frieza are stronger. So yeah, I feel like Kid Buu's the best Raider in the game, personally, just because of the rain ability. That ability that he has where he can sneak up onto survivors. The Go-Go Gum. His fast super attack. His Ki Blasts are insane. Frieza's super attacks are very good as well. His Ki Blasts are phenomenal. He still has Zarbon and Dodoria, which can camp survivors, but they're not going to be as useful. But then again, man, I don't know. It's tough, dude. It's tough because Frieza is very good at like camping the escape time machine posts by throwing out Zarbon and Dodoria. Like Kid Buu, he can Ki Sense, but he can't really camp anything like that. Damn, dude. Honestly, I feel like these guys are a tie. I'm going to keep Kid Buu at number 1, but these guys I feel like are interchangeable. I feel like they're interchangeable. But let me know in the comments, guys, what you think in terms of who should be number 1 for level 4s. I feel like level 4 is the weakest. Super Buu is definitely S tier, along with level 3 Frieza. Level 3 Cell, although not bad, his Ki Blast could be better. It's not as spammable. He does have After Image. He does have Solar Flare. He does have that sniper ability, but I don't feel like he's as good as these other level 3s. Level 2 Frieza, I feel like is very strong. His Ki Blasts are very, very good. I honestly, better than level 3 Cells, but just like purely on a kit perspective, I feel like level 3 Cell is better. Level 2 Cell, first kill alone, that's why I feel like he's better than level 1. Level 1 Frieza does have a good tracking ability to hit survivors with his super attack. But I feel like it'd be kind of crazy to put him above a level 2. But then again, he is above level 2. Super Buu. Super Buu is just super weak, man. Super Buu. Fat Buu. Fat Buu is just super weak just because it takes a long time to get that level 3. It's very interruptible for him to get his third evolution just because it takes so long. And his Ki Blasts kind of suck. His super attacks kind of suck. It's really just his Go-Go Gum that he has going for him. Spopovich is... I mean, we could look at Spopovich abilities. Like, I don't really gotta explain to you why he's trash, but... he has Summon Yamu, bro. That's it. That's all he has. His Ki Blasts are okay. They're fairly spammable, but they're not, like, the best. He has this ability, which is kind of sniping, like... and then this ability, which never lands for me, but I don't know about you guys. But I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with this. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you think this tier list is trash. If you think I'm crazy. If you're happy with it. If you agree with me. But of course, when Vegeta comes out, we'll update this. But this is basically in accordance with the latest patch, guys. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Subscribe for more videos like this. And like the video if you enjoyed. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.